I'm Dave Diezzo, and my wife Dawn and I are serving on the San Diego-Tijuana border. We like to talk about the border, the Baja and beyond, because we're working not only on the border but throughout Mexico and beyond. And some of the places that you have helped with, and we want to thank you for your gifts and for your prayers, are in Oaxaca, Mexico, which is just south of Mexico City, Durango, which is in the western part of Mexico, and Mexicali, which is 2 hours east of where we are at in Tijuana. So we thank you for the difference that you've made through your prayers and the gifts that you've given. Some examples of things that God has done through you and through the ministry is in Oaxaca, Mexico. Pastor Eliel leads that along with his wife, Jessica. They're a very gifted young couple, and they were able to rent a facility where they can have use of that all week long, and for their Sunday services, they were able to remodel that and make it look attractive for the people, and they're averaging about 70 people or more a week, and that is great since they've just started meeting publicly a little over a year ago, about a year and a half ago. And just recently they had a Christmas outreach, and they had over 100 people come to that event. And every week they're having new people show up at their church, and the church is growing. It's full of life. They're reaching young people. So we're so excited about how God is using Eliel and Jessica and how he's used your gifts to further the gospel there. In Durango, we are doing some creative outreach using soccer, which is a big thing in Mexico. It's the most important sport. So just recently, Noé Reyes, in the first part of December, had an outreach event for young people, and they had a big group show up, and they brought in a professional soccer coach, a professional soccer player to give their testimony and to share the gospel. And now Noé has the opportunity to disciple those young people. A number of them are starting to participate in the church on Sunday and throughout the week. So we're excited to see how that church is going, and they're planning on doing more events this year. We're just starting what we're doing in Durango as far as the soccer outreach goes. In Mexicali, led by Pastor Federico and his wife Blanca, they just recently, just this last weekend, they had an outreach event, and Federico told me that 13 people from that event said yes to Jesus, that they wanted to follow Jesus. And 10 of them came back the very next day to go to church, and they're now growing and being discipled. So we want to thank you very much. We recognize that your prayers, your gifts have made a difference for the kingdom, and we're very grateful for your partnership with us in that way. Thank you very much.